Hi guys, welcome back to an episode of Minecraft Hardcore Mode Series 2, episode 44. Day 1697. I'm really excited for this episode. Finally gonna finish this thing. We only just started it, but I feel like I've been working on it too much. It's like it's taking way too long. I want to get it done. So last episode, we built this little sphere in the background that you can see. It's not done. I'm going to add some kind of texture to it, some spikes, some grass of course, and then some ice, which we do have a little bit more of in there. I might have to go get some more, but we'll see how that pans out. Can I see? I thought I could see... I thought I could see Daisy's name from here. That was really weird. Anyway. So yeah, we're going to crack on straight away. I've already got all my build materials ready. We'll make it a little bit bigger. It's going to look sick. I've already got a few, like 5 or 6, I'll say a few, I've got 5 or 6 ideas of what I'm going to build on top of it. The fortress, of course. It's going to look pretty cool. And I don't know what I'm going to put inside. I think it's just purely just going to be for show. Of course we're going to have some chests in there. We'll have a portal maybe, but I don't want to fuck with the portal that's underneath in the skeleton spawner. So probably won't have a portal in there. If I do have a portal, I'll have to get rid of the one at the bottom, which shouldn't be too much of a problem because I can just make like a transport a transport like tunnel to get to and from the spawner, so I can like XP grind and shit like that. I also need to finish this thing over here. I've basically just marked out a chunk for the slimes. We've got 3 chunks in this area, one there, one in the corner of the monument, and one at the very back of the monument. I might end up using the one at the very back of the monument, but I still need to mark it out. I don't know like exactly which chunk it's in. I just know they're around that area because I keep seeing them spawn. It would be nice to have one here as well. It would be cool if I could utilize all 3, but unfortunately the one underneath the monument kind of ties in between where the mob grinder for the guardians is. Couldn't even get my words out there. Over here, basically they're just, yeah, you can say, what the fuck, that's perfect timing. Okay, it's right, so they're pretty much here, like this square, and they'll keep spawning on the glass as well sometimes. It's very rare, but... Oh, and this keeps happening. I don't know why that happens. At some point, this whole thing is going to get replaced by powered rails, but for now, since I don't have much gold, or rather I don't have much gold I want to spend on rails to get them put towards the apples, for now it's just going to have to sit like that. I will keep fixing it every now and again, but it's very rare I'm here for a long period of time whilst this thing's on. Let's see if I can hit this guy. Ha! And of course it flies back towards the rail that isn't being collected. Ugh. So yeah, we're going to crack on with this, guys. I really want to get this done and it's going to look fucking sick. I'm hopefully going to get this done in this episode. I might postpone how long it is, like, because you know sometimes I'll be like, oh okay, sorry about this episode coming out so late. I had a lot to get done. Like the iron farm took a lot longer than expected. It didn't take, well, it's the thing, right? It took long because I wasn't sure how to transport villagers around, and I was basically learning it all as I was going, and quite a few of them died as well, which I didn't show in the footage. They're like suffocated in walls and shit. 'Cause I tried to put up like a barricade behind the portal to catch them, but it didn't work. And every time they sat in the portal, I would have to like break the minecart that they were in to get them to go into the portal. It's really strange. I don't know why. I don't know why it worked like that. I thought that they could just go through, but I guess not. And on the other side, I couldn't figure out how to get rails to connect to the portal. It was a bit complicated. But we got there in the end, and it's still currently running on Spawn Trunk Island, which it still blows my mind how that fucking works. It's so cool. The fact that that thing is always on is like the best thing ever. I love it. I never have to AFK there. Like it's so, like in this area I have to AFK if I want to get a lot of stuff, but thankfully we've got shitloads of crystals for these these sea lanterns. And we've got shitloads of shards for these blocks, the prismarine blocks. I do need some more dark prismarine actually. Yeah. And also quickly, just before I start grinding away at this thing, the sand here may or may not move location for a reason. I'm gonna leave it at that. Alright, let's go. Alright, so this thing slowly starting to take shape. I'm sure you guys saw quite a lot from the little time-lapse thing. You know the usual drill. It's the little bits of footage here and there of the whole process. Yeah, I'm really liking it. I marked it out perfectly as well, like first time. I was quite surprised. I marked out the corners, and then I just kind of like winged it. I was just like, I didn't want it to be completely square, so I gave it kind of like a spiky, I don't know, indented. It's hard to explain. Yeah, it looks pretty sick. I like it. I really like the design. It took ages to figure out how to make this work, though. I'm sure you saw that in the footage as well. I went through a few different iterations, and this came out looking the best. I think it's hardened clay behind, and then we've got nether fences. Netherrack fences, I should say. Which is weird. Like, the one thing that's bothered me about this is that these things look like they're made out of wood. They look like the models of the wood. Like the wooden fences. I don't know if I've got any on me. But they should really be the cobblestone ones. Yeah, I'll show you what I mean. I think instead of the... Oh, do I have any more? Hold on. Let's make some. Boop-a-da-boop. See, that should give you brick. I'll show you what I mean. I'm not really explaining myself very well. Okay, so to make fences, let's see. We do this. And put sticks. See? Dark oak fence. And then if you use cobble, just normal shit like this, do that. Get cobblestone wall. I think instead of nether brick fences, you should get a nether brick wall when you do that. Is that just me? Like, I think that should be... Yeah. That makes sense, doesn't it? Boop, and we get fences for some reason. I know obviously because you can't make sticks out of this shit, but why not just give us a nether version of this then? Wouldn't that be loads better? That looks sick. Look at this. Imagine that made out of netherrack. That would look fucking cool. Wait, netherrack? What am I talking about? Nether brick. That would look so much better. But I guess it might... Well, look at this. It might fuck up the nether fortresses, I guess. I don't know. It bothers me. When I was making this thing... when I was making all the materials, it started to bug me. So I thought I'd vent it. Also, little buttons. They do nothing. They're just to symbolise like a steel or stone spike going through the wood to strengthen it. That wouldn't really make much sense on this part in real life because you don't go against it. It would just split it. If you did this shit in real life, it would split the logs. But having it like just on one part on here looked a bit weird. So I just did that. I think it looks alright. Looks pretty cool, although it's not very realistic. We've got mycelium as the floor. This was one of the ideas I had quite a while ago. I just like the effect that comes off the floor. Kind of looks like it's mystical and like it's got some fucking magic shit coming off it. those terms. Magic shit, mate. Magic. And I'm not really sure what I'm doing with this. I just kind of made it because I was like, well, I want a tower. I wanted this to go a bit higher. I'm still figuring out how to do the rest of the roof though. What I think I might do is I might structure this a little bit more thickly. It's thickly, Jesus Christ. I want to make it look a bit more robust, if you catch my drift. And it'll go further up and then cut off. And I just recently had this idea of making a circular tower in the middle and then having branches coming off. I don't know, it's hard to explain in words. It should look pretty cool for the vision that I've got. But it's making it work, that's the thing, isn't it? It's making it work. I don't know if it's gonna work. Anyway, moving on. Let's have a quick look at this. Oh. Splash. So this is what it looks like now. I don't know if I showed it in the video or not, but I've kind of finished off the island. That is the rest of the compressed ice that I have. And I'm not sure whether I like that look or not. The idea is basically to make it look like there's like a ring of cold weather. So like think of it this way. This little thing here. This huge thing here. This whole area, the ocean monument area. Think of it as its own little habitat. And it's hotter than other areas around it. And it's purely just because of the ocean monument. Like, this thing is supplying life. Because initially the idea was the ocean monument was going to like sap life from this area. It was going to look all dark and dreary. But now it went the opposite direction. It's giving life. It's nourishment to the foliage and grass everywhere around it. But it only reaches to this point here. Everything else, when it comes to the ocean, is like icy and cold and devoid of life, apart from squid. That's why I didn't use any seaweeds or make any seaweed effects coming off the ice. So the idea was, because of these things on the outside showing that this area isn't connected to this, it would have an adverse effect on things around it. So initially I was going to have like snow and stuff on top of here, but I figured it would just melt because we're not in an ice biome or anything like that. So we're not in a snow biome. And then I thought, oh, cool, ice. I've still got some compressed ice left over. That doesn't melt, so it's kind of hitting the side of the fortress island and freezing a section of it. I don't know. I'm still not sure whether I like it or not. It looks alright from here, but I don't know. Further away, it looks a bit naff. Because it kind of stands out a bit too much. I'm not quite sure. I think what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go find... I'm going to go revisit the ice spike biome. We're going to make a portal. Hopefully we're going to guess the distance correct and get there in one shot. Or at least close to. I do have the coordinates. Yeah, we're going to get ourselves some more compressed ice. I keep forgetting, is it compressed or packed? Let me just steal one. I do have Silk Touch on me now. I broke my last Silk Touch pickaxe. Eh. Compressed, yes. I always get those mixed up. Like, some people call it packed. Some people call it compressed. Compressed is the actual fucking name, so I was right. Alright, so anyway, before we continue on with this. In fact, actually, I don't know which order we're going to do this in. You'll see. We're gonna get some more compressed ice, and we're going to finish the main part of this off. And they said finish the whole thing off. I don't know about that, like. I don't know about that. We'll see. Let's do this. Oh, you do. Yeah, I think we're about done. If I spend any more time on this, it's never gonna fucking end. Here it is. Ah, fortress is done. I kind of just gave up on the ice idea. I might get rid of that stuff, you know, because I did. Here's the thing. Spent a lot of time trying to find that fucking area. I'm sure you guys saw the footage. What the fuck? I found a huge podzol kind of what's called mega tiger biome. Just fucking trying to find the the ice spike biome. So if we want to make anything with podzol, then there's no issue anymore. We found a massive one. It's literally extended for miles. Like I looked in every direction with this render distance, like this. It was all mega tiger. Pretty nuts. Pretty nuts. I don't know why I got stairs. Oh, that's right. I broke those. So yeah, anyway, fortress is done. There's a lot of little things I need to do to it. I'll show you when I get inside. I'll just open the doors. So the floor, I'm pretty certain I'm going to change all this to carpet. And then hide some more sea lanterns underneath. Just to make sure everything's lit up properly so we don't get mobs spawning inside here. Because I'm pretty sure this light level they can spawn in. What are we on? Oh, never mind, I might be wrong. It says light. Oh wait, no, the block light is 8 on here. No, I think it might be okay. I think it's lights. I think it's 7 light that shit can spawn in. I might be completely wrong. Anyway, yeah, this looks really cool. I'm keeping it as dark as this because I really like the dark kind of dank look to it. Well, say dark and damp is the main kind of look I was going for with this, because I used obviously the dark prismarine, the black glass. As another thing, actually, we've got this little tower here. We've got a window showing off the ocean monument build. It's here, but this isn't even the coolest part. My favorite part is upstairs. So this is the roof. I kind of just winged it and just made it as I went. Like, obviously I copied the same design over. I don't think there's any mistakes. Initially I was going to make it out of end stone that you get in the end realm, but kind of wanted to be able to see the moon and stuff like that in the sky, so I just did it out of glass. I was very tempted to do black glass, but as you can see, black glass is probably the most transparent glass that you can get. Everything else looks a little bit too colourful, too thick. So I chose black glass for the floor, so I could look. There you can see, look. Oh, yeah, this is my favourite part of the build. The observation deck. I think it's pretty nice. There's quite a few things I want to do to this. Like, I might fill out this bit here so I don't fall. I'll take a decent amount of damage off a fall from here. The vines still need to grow. They'll go all the way down here. And then I might put up some chests here. And maybe a brewing stand. Like a little brewing station. Since this kind of screams wizard build. Yeah, with the floor and everything, like I'm really happy with this. It's the first time I've done like a proper stylish build. And I was like discovering new tricks and new like styles I could use. It's like the fences on the wood and stuff like that. Kind of making it look like it was robust and structured or reinforced. These used to be doors, so I just blocked them off because I don't really use them. But the main thing about the carpet, I need to make more coloured carpet, because I've got plenty of black, but I want this to be checkered. And I might make white or red for these patches here. But the main thing about the carpet is that it allows the particles from the mushroom dirt, like the mycelium, to come up. So even though it's going to be covered in carpet, I'm still going to get this effect coming off the floor, which I think is pretty nice. So on top of it being lit up and mob proof, we're still going to get this effect. Yeah, it's going to look really nice. Anyway, so the sand has moved locations. I'm not going to go over there, just purely because I want to keep this whole thing a surprise. It's going to happen next episode, and it should come out within 2 weeks of this episode going up. Again, apologies about this one taking so long, I've spent way too much time doing the whole portal setup. That's another thing, actually. Fuck, I've got so many ideas now. Every time I do an episode, I jot down my ideas, because when I'm building and stuff, my mind tends to wander. And I've got an epic plan for the Nether, but I'm gonna have to upgrade my shit, because right now this kit is not prepared for the Nether. Something that happened off camera when I wasn't recording. I was in the Nether, like, tunneling, and I hit a block and lava started coming out. Now, lava literally runs about as fast as water in the Nether. Like, if you place it in the overworld, it goes really, really fucking slow. In the Nether, it gushes out like crazy and you get caught in it. I got caught in it, set on fire for a good 20 to 30 seconds. My health went all the way down to about a half, or less, I think. I was only about 4 hearts. So that's just 1 heart less than half. And yeah, I had my golden apple in my hands. I was just like, shit, stop being on fire, stop being on fire. It's pretty stressful. And playing on the Realm server with all the other guys, it kind of drove the ideal home that I need fire protection armor. I need it. It's pretty bad. So if the Nether project that I've got in mind is ever going to come to fruition, that's the first thing I need to do. Yeah. But keeping it all secret plans are secret. It shall be cool when it's done, or when I start it. And with that, I'm going to end today's episode there. If you enjoyed the video, guys, leave a like, comment, subscribe about YouTube bollocks. Again, sorry for this taking so long. I did get a lot of stuff done in the background. I'm really fucking happy with this. Next episode, we're going to be doing something pretty epic. And hopefully I don't die in the process of it coming out. Alright guys, catch you guys in the next video.